Hi guys, you're not gonna believe it, but I got my level back. I went through a bunch of save game files on my computer and found that it actually wasn't that hard. I was able to find my old save game. And I don't have enough money or experience points yet to do anything. At least I didn't lose any progress at this point. That is a very long haul. How long does it take? 3 hours. No, that expires. I don't know. It's like a 7-hour drive. We're gonna do it. I don't even care anymore. I'm excited. I want to get the, I want to move up in the game. I want to get to the point where I can buy my own truck and hire a driver and stuff like that. Should be fun. We're just gonna pull out here. So now that I have you guys here, I haven't made a video in a few days. Actually, I made one last night. I don't know if I uploaded it or not. I'm gonna need to upload it. It'll be up before this, obviously. But I was telling you guys in that video that I was looking at trying to get an Xbox, and by the end of the video, I'd already purchased one. So I bought a 250 gig 360 Slim model, which is the latest addition to the Xbox thing. Oh wow, up on the curb. Ooh, that's not good. I didn't swing this one wide enough. Anyway, so I did get the Xbox that I was looking to get. I was actually looking at a 4 gig model and just buying a 320 gig hard drive separate, but I ended up finding a good deal on a 250 gig, so I just did that. It's got a bunch of other stuff with it that I probably won't ever use, but whatever. It's neat to have. So I got an email today from the seller saying he would ship it out on Monday. I also bought LA Noir because I never finished that game, and so I think it's time that I finish it. I play it from the beginning and just do it. And last night I went a little crazy, but I went ahead and bought a PVR as well, so that I can hook my Xbox into my computer and do gameplay videos. And I should also be able to live stream through Twitch, which I do occasionally on my computer. I haven't done it much. I'm not even doing it right now, which kind of defeats the purpose. But it is the plan. Now that I have this PVR coming, I actually still haven't paid for it. The eBay invoice would not work right for some reason. It kept giving me, it kept saying, you must contact the seller for a shipping quote. What? No, I don't. So, and then even worse, he emailed me and he's like, hey, the shipping's gonna be, and I'm like, okay, well, hook me up, bro. Send me an invoice, because I can't do it on my own. I know, I just cut that truck off. That's way out there. So I'm waiting on him to send me an invoice. Hopefully he'll get that done tomorrow, and I'll get everything paid for, and then he can get it shipped out on Monday. Today is Saturday. Well, now it's Sunday. So hopefully he'll send me that today, and get him some money for it. I shouldn't have went crazy. I went crazy is what I did. I shouldn't have went purchasing all this stuff without really thinking it through. But I was able to get a really good deal on everything. So if I do in a week or so decide that this isn't quite what I'm interested in doing, I should be able to sell it all and get a good return. Make a profit actually, considering what I paid for it. So we'll see where that goes. Hopefully I don't get too bored with it, because that's my goal, is to take and record what I'm doing and put it on YouTube. Even though I'm not a really good gamer, I can't game very well. I suck at Call of Duty. I would not stream that, nor would I record it if I had to. Because I know. So I ordered the Xbox. It comes with Battlefield 3. Is that speed cameras? Slow down there. Battlefield 3. And also, it came with another game, but I'm not really interested in that game. That's why I can't remember what it was called. And then another game that it came with was, well, it didn't come with it. I ordered it later more. I'm trying to get Grand Theft Auto 4. I haven't ordered one yet, but I probably will tonight or tomorrow sometime. And because that's, you know, I've already bought like all the expansions to that a long time ago. I just need the game itself. So that'll be nice to mess with. And stream. I really do need a cruise control button for these things. There may be one, I just don't know where it's at. I was highly discouraged when I lost my save game for this. I played, I think 2 or 3 episodes starting over, and it was just horrible, and I quit. I quit playing it. And tonight I was talking to someone who has played it before and had the same issue, and he said that what he done was, are you serious? Why did you hit the brakes? So he said what he done was he had downloaded some sort of cheat that gives him extra XP just until he got back to where he was before. But I didn't really want to do that. So what my bright idea was I was going to go look on the internet and see if I could find where's mine? Let's see. Next rest stop in 9 hours. This is a 15-hour drive. I'll just go until I run out of gas. How about that? Okay. So my idea was to see if I could download a save game at level 16 or 17 just to get me enough to get me up to buying a truck so I could actually buy a truck. And maybe that would kind of, you know, help me advance in the game. And mid doing this, I happened to find a folder in my save game folder that says profiles.back, and I'm like, seriously? It's been backed up right here the whole time. So I put it in, and sure enough, here we are. So I actually launched Fraps just before launching the game. I haven't even tried it. That was all I was going to do, was just, you know, launch Fraps, come in and see what happened. And sure enough, here we are. We're back to our very, very, very long trips. I want to max out the long haul. I know that that's longer gameplay, but I usually do those better because I don't get discouraged with, you know, just as soon as you get on the road, you're already going into a city and trying to park. And I like the long hauls, and that's what gets you more XP points as well. So here we go. I know what I'm going to do, though. I'm going to save this profile to my external hard drive just in case, because I get the feeling this might happen again. It happened once already. The game, it just like, I don't know what happened. It backed up the profile for me, but it was like it couldn't remember where it was at or something. I don't know. It completely started me over from nothing. And I was strongly considering doing it, but I'm glad I didn't have to. I will be making a review video pretty soon on a cell phone that I got from AT&T. You know, I just realized, guys, that I am not playing this game in the correct resolution, and it's probably really small. And no one wants to sit here and look at 600 by whatever, RP, RPM, Uh, no one wants to sit here and look at that, so I'm going to see if I can't change the resolution without completely crashing my game out. But I got to start the video over. Oh, hi guys. Things don't look right. Hold on. I totally screwed that up. One sec. Maybe I'm just crazy. I don't know. I thought it didn't look right, but now that I look at it, it actually kind of looks right. So it's just bigger. Everything is so much bigger. Yes. Alright, so you're supposed to stay in this lane before you get up to speed. These things take like 4 years to get up to speed, so I'm just kind of like, moving over now. I was following one of these trucks last night, and I think he had a flat tire because I could hear it flapping, and I was like, okay, getting away from him. That was also in my video that I think I already posted that video. I don't know where my phone is right now, but I do all my videos on my phone now, which probably isn't a good idea, but it's able to put them in 1080p, so I'm like, yes. Even though I don't think I can upload it 1080p. That's a thing. Didn't think about that. So as you can see, we're doing the real mirror on the left and the fake mirror on the right. I just like it that way. It's just so much better. We're in 12th gear. We're in the highest gear. I don't know if that's the highest gear. I don't know. Someone was talking about a racing wheel or steering wheel, and I told you guys in an earlier video that I would like to have one, but I'm not going to justify spending a lot of money for one. So at this point, if I get one, I'm going to want one that will work for both my Xbox and my computer, simply because I just spent a bunch of money on an Xbox. And so, you know, it makes me wonder why I did this, because every time I buy an Xbox, I'm always like, oh, I'm not really sure I want to do this, you know. I always back out. I always come up with a reason as to why I shouldn't, and end up selling it. But usually every time I sell it, I pull a profit, because great little tidbit information, may not work for you guys, but it works for me. You can go on the internet and buy anything for 100 off, 150 off. I mean, it's hard to say exactly how much I got off of what this Xbox would have cost new. And the guy claims that it's, you know, practically new. He hardly played it. So, and I don't know that. I don't know how that will turn out yet. And if it's not as described, you better believe I'm going to be sending it back. But if everything is as he described, then I've just got a really sweet deal on an Xbox. And I can take that to the local, we have a local website where people list things for sale. Kind of like Craigslist, only it's not Craigslist. It's just for local people. There's not like, you know, you will not travel more than 20 miles to meet a person from this website. That's about the span of what it covers, is 20 miles. Whereas Craigslist, you could go, you know, 40, 50, 60. I've met people 40, 50, 60 miles away from Craigslist before, but anyway, so this local site, I'm going to cut that car off, he's going to be mad. Local site. Oh, and now I need over. Hey, car, this is my lane. He was mad. Really neat little site to sell things on. But I've sold Xboxes and iPads and everything else on there for way more than I've paid for them, and people will do it. They're just that smart, really. Hate to say it, but that's how smart they are. So, I bought an Xbox 2 years ago. Well, maybe it was 3 years ago. I don't know exactly how long. From Microsoft on Black Friday. They were doing a $100 off sale on their 250 gig Connect. And so the Xbox is usually, I think it was $399. Yeah. Is it $399? Yeah. $399. It's got the Connect 250 gig. It was nice. I liked it. It was shiny. I liked the glossy model. I got it for $299 instead of $399, and I sold it for $350 on that website. That's just that's just what I do. You know, if I find a good deal on something, I'll get it just because it's a really good deal, and I might have wanted it, but then end up, you know, I decide I don't want it later down the road. I'll just sell it. But anyway, I did that, and then a year later, I decided that, you know what, I think I want an Xbox again, and it was just about Black Friday, so I went ahead and ordered a 250 gig without Connect, and it was not shiny. It was matte, whatever you call it. Anyway, I call it matte, and I didn't like it because I like the shiny, and I was like, I've lost the shiny. I will never get another shiny one, and I don't think that's why I sold it. I was just kind of bored with it, which I'll get to that in a bit, because, you know, that's how it happens every single time. Anyway, I ended up selling it for more. I don't remember exactly how much more, or cutting that car off, but I did end up selling it for more. So, and I did that with my last iPad. I bought the iPad at Best Buy on sale. Can't remember how much I paid, but I got about 50 to 80 more than I... Did you seriously just cut me off? Did you? No. Seriously. Get out of my way. I'm going through here right now. Anyway. So I paid for it. I sold what I paid for. I do that all the time. And that's the thing. It's like, people criticize me, my friends criticize me, because I'll buy something and then a week later decide, oh, well, I think I want to sell it because I don't really like it. And it could be part of, I don't like it or am bored with it, but it could also be the fact that I know I could get more than I paid for it. I don't like to hold on to something very long because it devalues. When I bought my iPhone 4S, I knew I was in a 2-year contract, and that bothered me. But I thought, well, you know, maybe at the end of these 2 years I'll be able to sell it for something. And I'm contemplating right now whether I should get a basic flip phone and go ahead and sell the iPhone, because when the new iPhone comes out next month, or when they announce it next month, the value of the 4S is going to drop. Because there's already a new one out, it's the 5. So by the time the 6 or 5S comes out, the 4S is going to be devalued so much that, you know, I'm not going to be able to get... Right now, I think I could get $350 for it. That's what I'm going to aim for. $350. It's a 32 gig black model, and then I've got a Mophie juice pack. If I can get 400, just like bundle it together, I would accept $350 for both. But, you know, try to advertise it for 400. See what I can get. That's a good deal, considering I only paid $300 for the phone and $100 for the juice pack. I did use it for 2 years. I thought we was going left there, and I didn't look. I did use it for 2 years, but you know, with every iPhone I've had in the past, actually every time I've had an iPhone in the past, I was on AT&T, and AT&T is really good about early upgrades. So before the first year was even up, I was always upgrading. So I would sell the old one, and you know, it wouldn't lose much of its value by the time the new one came, but it wasn't the case this year for Verizon. These past 2 years, should I say. I am eligible for upgrade next month, and that is when they're supposed to announce the iPhone 5S or 6. So that should be interesting. My only issue with that is I just spent a bunch of money here with Xbox 360 and PVR and all this stuff, so I don't know that I'll be able to pre-order the iPhone 5S or 6 or whatever it's going to be called, but I am definitely going to look into it and see what I'm going to be able to do. So I do want a 32, if not a 64 gig model. Maybe they'll surprise us this year and make the 32 gig model $199, and then I'll just get it and it'll be all good. They won't do that. So, but anyway, like I was saying, I was going to get back to the getting bored with it thing. I get bored with games easily. I'm really surprised that I've been able to play MTA as long as I have and not get completely bored with it. And I am a little bored with it now, which is why I'm playing this. But I still want to go back and play it. You know, it's not something that I just want to completely quit just because I'm bored with it. So it's just interesting to me that, you know, in the past, I don't know how many Xboxes I've had. I honestly can't remember. I can't count that many. I can count that many, but, you know, I don't know a number right off of how many I've had. And that's a problem. Like, I don't... But like I said, you know, every time I get one and then I decide to sell it, I'm always selling it for more than I paid. So it's not like I'm losing out. If not more than I paid, I at least break even, including tax. That's my goal. So, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with that. I just kind of get bored. And Xbox, I would say Xbox is more of a... It targets FPS games, which is not really anything I'm interested in. I know the last time I had an Xbox, it was mainly because my brother had bought one, and we were both going to get live and play online. And we did a little bit. We played Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, I think is when it was. Or maybe it was Black Ops. Maybe it was the first edition of Black Ops is when we did that. And I sucked at it. And we played online a few times, but it was, you know, it was only fun when he was there because we could hang out and kind of, you know, just kill people and not kill each other. And at least you have someone on your side that you're like, you know, not getting killed by everyone. But I don't know. I suck at games like that. And as you can tell, my channel's based around, well, it doesn't really do videos that much anymore, but my channel's based around gameplay videos when I do them. So, funny story also, while I'm here and I'm telling stories, I uploaded the first edition of this game, the first part, and I thought, well, I'll give it a few days, and I'll upload the second part in 3 days. And on the third day, I went and uploaded it, but I've got this nervous habit, I guess, is where I upload videos, I'll put them to private until they're fully processed, and then I'll set them to public. That way you're not having to sit here and watch it in 320p or whatever, and it's still processing. So I'll let them go private, I'll let them process, I'll make sure my AdSense is linked up, and, you know, the monetization's on and all that junk. Then I'll turn it on, you know, public. Well, I uploaded it. It's been about a week ago, actually, today. I uploaded it a week ago, and I forgot completely about it. And I thought, okay, well, that's been up a few days. I can go ahead and put up another one. So I went last night to upload the third part, which was the final part. I'd only made 3 parts to date with this particular save game. And when I uploaded the third part, I realized that the second part was never actually set to public. So I set the second part to public. I put the third part to private. It still hasn't came out yet since I'm making this video, but I will probably set it public today because I want to get it pushed out of the way so that I can put up my vlog that I made yesterday and then put this up following the vlog, being a kind of, you know, they play along with each other. They're in order. I don't want to be telling you something on the vlog and then tell you something else on another vlog a week later and this video still not be up, and then I'm telling you the same thing over again on a gameplay video that you knew a week ago from a vlog. So I want to try and make them follow along each other. So hopefully we can do this gameplay thing. I'm not real sure how well it's going to work. My issue is my TV's up on my wall and I can't really see it that well whenever I'm trying to concentrate on a game or something. So it may not be on my wall much longer for that reason. I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided how I'm going to do that. Maybe I will be able to tolerate it on the wall, but I don't feel like I'm moving very fast right now. Nope. Boy, I'd hate to follow this truck up through here. Get out of the way. Jeez, I'd be in that left lane just right now. That's what I'd do. That's me. double yellow. It's solid white, but in America we would call that a double yellow. I do like the scenery though. For the game to only be a couple hundred megabytes, I think it's like 500 or something. I don't know. It's not that big. The graphics aren't bad for what you get. I would imagine that it's the same textures over and over again. The same, you know, everything is the same. They've uploaded one of everything, and then they've just created a really big map file, which is just text-based, positioning all those textures to make it look the way it does. Like, you know, it looks like it's high graphics. It looks like they went all out and made this huge map. All it is just a text file positioning things so that they follow along. Okay, now we're going downhill. I wonder if it's possible to burn your brakes up. In real life, we have this really huge mountain, and trucks go down it every single day. They have to. It's the only way. And every single day there's always a truck whose brakes are just like on fire. Not literally, but they smell. Ooh, crap, I cannot turn. If I turn too deep, it will jackknife. I've done this before. They smell horrible, and the biggest mistake that most truckers make is they think that they need to stop and cool their brakes, so they'll get down the bottom of the mountain and they'll just stop, and it'll actually catch the brakes on fire. Literally on fire this time. What they need to do is just keep going, but they think, oh, we can't keep going, they're too hot. The air actually cools them a lot better at setting there, so. But anyway, on my point, I wonder if that's possible in this game. That would be freaking awesome. I would stop intentionally to watch my truck catch on fire. That's a lot of hay. Just want to point that out while I was here. So yeah, maybe we'll get some games. I bought this gaming computer to do games with. I knew he was there. I did it anyway. He sped up. He needed to get out of my way. I bought this gaming computer to do games with, but I don't really do a lot of gaming. I mean, I do. I play. I get the feeling that the games I play are sort of boring, but I've been watching YouTube, and actually I enjoy watching... Oh, is that a train? A train? No. But I am going to blow this intersection. I enjoy watching people do LCPDFR and stuff like that, and that's kind of what I'm into playing. So I'm sure if this guy, that I watch all the time, that has hundreds of subscribers, plays the same games I do, then maybe it'll work. Maybe there's people out there that actually do enjoy watching stuff like this. So, which I thought this game in particular, Euro Truck Simulator, would be the most boring game you've ever seen in your life. I mean, I just thought that to watch someone play this would just be horrible. And I've actually received a lot of positive input about it. I didn't think it would go this far. I didn't think people would watch it. I thought, well, they'll probably check out the first 5 minutes. But and I don't know if it's because of my commentary that I give it, or if it's because of just the overall game is neat to watch. But there's been a lot of people watching, a lot of people commenting, and I'm surprised. I was like, okay, I'll keep recording then. I got to level 6. Well, I don't know exactly what level I was on when I started. I'm at level 6 now. But I got to level 6 and didn't record any of that. And I find that people actually like it when I record that. So, that's cool. Sign. I'd seen that coming, but I was going too fast. kind of want to do a trip to Germany. Is it Germany? The United Kingdom. Yeah, I want to do a trip to the United Kingdom. Because over there, they drive on the other side of the road. You actually have to take a ferry to get to where you're going. They drive on the other side of the road. I think it would be interesting to see how that would play out. Like, I cannot drive on the right side of the truck, but if I'm on the left side of the truck in the left lane, I think I can do it. I don't think that'd be that hard. It'd be kind of scary at first, but road construction. It's the first place I've ever seen it do road construction, or some sort of construction. Carried away talking to you guys, and I don't pay attention to the road, and I ran over like 5 people this entire day. Not working. Can't do that. I'll never get experience points for doing that. I'm curious to see how long it's going to take me though to get to level 16 so that I can buy a truck. I don't know how long you have to play to get a hire a driver. I think that would be neat. I've heard people play this though. I don't understand why, but they hire a driver. They buy one truck and then they hire a driver. It's like, well, that doesn't give you a truck to drive. Well, what? I can understand that. I mean, you know, one driver, because that's more money. That's twice the money coming in now. You've got a driver, you've got you. I guess it does kind of make sense. Now that I think, like, I was gonna say, why wouldn't you buy yourself a truck and drive? But as long as you've got the money and the ability to buy another truck, why wouldn't you hire another driver? Because that's just going to cost more money to come in. See, I didn't think about it like that. At first, I was like, you know, that's something stupid. Why would you do that? I need a truck stop, and I don't see one in the near future. I need gas, and I need sequels, so that's going to be great. Yeah, I guess that does kind of make sense now that I think about it. It makes more sense too. I see a red stop coming up. Not so much gas out there's gas. We'll stop at the full field sleep. Field sleep. Fill it up. It's kind of funny how they stole the sounds for this game from other games. Namely, 18 Wheels of Steel. I used to play that, and it was the same sound. I'm going to try and back it up. Am I not? No, we're good. I can't actually see how far I can go, so let's see. There we go. How far I can go. I'm going right. Now I'm getting some rest. Alright, let's put it back to our normal view here. And turn on the truck. Get out of here. long as it hits the cab and not the trailer, we should be fine. I learned that. The trailer being cargo, you know, you get less points, less money, but you hit the truck just tears up. That's not a big deal. It's possible to drive a truck that keeps dying on you. I've done it. It's not fun, but did it in my more recent episodes, actually. Alright, let's take a look here. I don't stop until 10 hours. This job's over in 5 hours. That should be good. We should have plenty of gas to do all this, so keep on moving. I do want to see, something I wanted to do earlier before the game completely crashed out on me was see if it's not possible to make it more challenging, where you have to stop and get more gas more often, stuff like that. That would be more realistic. I don't feel like these trucks can go 2-hour drive, two day drives without stopping. I just don't see that happening. I think trucks are supposed to go the right way. I'm not sure. But what I am sure is that I'm going to go the right lane. That's good news. I didn't swing wide. Probably gonna hit that. Yep. Yep. Pull it. Pull it through. Come on. So, I don't know, like, here's the deal. I'm looking at Grand Theft Auto 5, because that was my main reason for getting the Xbox, because I know it's coming out in September, which is actually a good while away from now, but I wanted to get prepared now that I'm able to get prepared to get it, you know. But I wanted to get an Xbox for that reason. I don't know if that right lane's for lodging, or if that right lane's for... I don't know. Anyways, so Grand Theft Auto coming out. I hit it. I sure did. I hit it. I hit enter like 100 times. It wouldn't open the gates. Anyway, coming out in September. I want to go ahead and pre-order it because I feel like if I pre-order it, I'll get it on the day of release, and it'll be nice to have, and blah blah blah. But my goal is to pre-order it through Walmart. That way I can go at the midnight launch and just get it and be like, you know, one of the first few that have it, start getting some live streaming up of it, stuff like that. But at the same time I want to order it through Best Buy because you get reward points, all that, and who knows, maybe they'll do it like the iPhone and actually deliver it to me a day early. That would be sweet. So, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do yet. Plus, also, Walmart's pre-orders are a little confusing. You pay $5, and that's it. And I guess that reserves it for you, but you still have to pay for it when you go pick it up. I want to pay for it all now, so I don't have to worry about paying for it then. You know, I don't know how my money is going to be, you know, 6 months down the road or however long it is. I don't know that I'm going to have an extra $60 then to get it. I know now that I can go ahead and buy it and be ready for it. But I don't know. It's still a total guessing game at this point as to how Walmart does that. I just want to pre-order it all through Walmart and then be able to go pick it up at the midnight launch. That's my goal. May not be able to do that. I don't think Best Buy will be open at midnight, but that might be a good option if they are. If they plan on being open at midnight for the launch, then I will make the drive. It's a 40-mile drive, but I would much rather go Best Buy anyway because I've got reward certificates that I can use money off of it. I can get like $10 off right now through that. And then also for buying it, I'll get reward certificates just for buying it from them. So plus that'll count toward my Premier Silver. I'm trying to maintain Premier Silver. I've had it 3 years in a row now. And so I'm aiming for 4. And I'm only $500 away from meeting that need this year. But I've got a friend who says he's going to buy a MacBook at Best Buy within the coming months. And I gave him one of my reward cards so that he can use it. So hopefully if he does that, then I'll just meet my goal and I won't have to buy any more $500 worth of stuff. But if I do, that way I if I'm getting GTA 5 anyway, that will help count toward. Why are there so many toll roads? This isn't a toll road. Yeah, it is. It is. It sure is. I'm going to one of these lanes. I'm not going to the right lane. I had a bad experience last time. You have to stop. I thought you could just roll in, they would open the gate, throw them some money, and no, you have to stop. Which sucks. I wish they would base this game around America. Like, I know 18 Wheels of Steel was based on America, and it wasn't, I mean, I don't know how accurate it was back when it was a thing. I mean, that's been 6-7 years ago, I would say. It's been a long time since I've actually played that game. That was back when I went to the store and I bought the disc and I brought it home and installed it. I don't know how many games I bought like that. Now it's just like, download. There's no dial-up. We're talking about dial-up. It's pretty neat how things have changed. And I like how they're going. I like that they're digital copies because I could not tell you where any of those game discs are now. Between all the moves that we've had and everything else, I have no idea where any of those games are. I bought them. I have legal copies somewhere, which I doubt half of them would still play because, those are back in the days of Windows 98, Windows XP. Trying to play those. Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 was one of my favorites. Played that all the time. And I'm pretty sure it would have run on Windows 7. I had a friend of mine, by the way, talking about Windows 7, a friend of mine tell me that he finally made the switch to Windows 8 and he likes it. And I'm so cautious. Like, my computer came with Windows 8. But when I got my computer out of the box, I wasn't here to learn a whole new operating system. I wasn't here to try and figure out, well, first I got to understand how this operating system works before I can understand if my computer works well with it, I wasn't interested in all that. I just wanted to know how well my computer performed. I wanted to run benchmarks. I wanted to see how it compared to my old computer. So the first thing I did was wipe out Windows 8 and install Windows 7 because I knew that's what I'd been using. I knew how it worked. I knew everything about it. And so I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever make that switch back to Windows 8. I have a license. I mean, there's a sticker right here on the side of the computer It's a paid license. I think it's a Pro edition. Pro license. Not Ultimate, it's Pro, which kind of sucks, but I don't know. I don't know what I'll do. Another toll road. Are you serious? If I could find a way around these, I would. I would totally go around these. Let's see. There's this right lane. Oh, it's blocked him. There's this right lane right here that I feel like I could probably take if I could get over these. Let's try it. Nope. 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 That didn't work. But I lost the front of my truck, so that's a thing. Oh my gosh, look! They opened. Hold up. Drink. It's still gonna let me do it. Okay, I'm gonna turn my truck. That's hilarious. Kids, don't try and break the law like me, because you're gonna get in trouble. Oh no! Oh no! Okay. Back it up just a little bit. Okay. Yep. There we go. Now we're in. Okay. That's what she said. I feel like my truck's damaged now. That was probably not the smartest idea. Probably not the smartest of ideas that I've had in the past. I think if I hit that with a little bit more force, I could probably get through it though. I don't know if the damage to your truck would be worth not having to pay a toll though. I hadn't figured that one out yet. Alright, how much longer has this got? 2 hours, 94 miles. Not bad. Not bad at all. I love how these trucks only have like 52,000 miles. That doesn't make any sense to me. How does a truck? I mean, most trucks, they've got like millions of miles on them. I mean, I don't know, not millions, but a lot. Which maybe it starts with 0 miles. I don't know. I didn't pay attention. How many miles have I drove? I know I haven't put 50,000 miles on it. That's insane. That's an insane assumption. Well, this looks kind of like a Sim City that I built before. By the way, I sold Sim City. I don't have it anymore. Found someone who wanted it worse than I did, and I was like, okay, good. Here you go. Buy it. So I sold my entire Origin account. Oh, that's great. I'm speeding. Sold my entire Origin account to him, which, you know, a friend of mine that I knew for a little while. Not long, but anytime you can take advantage of a friend. I'm just kidding. So, I don't know. Maybe one day, if SimCity ever comes off their price, and I can justify, say, $40 to it instead of 80, I'll consider it. But not now. Not now. I bought the game for 80, and are you serious? Well, that's what happened, you dumbass. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. He just stopped right dead in front. Okay, my truck stopped. There we go. Yeah, you get out of the road. So, what was it talking about? I bought the game for 80. Got a little carried away there. That's a little bit of road rage. I have that. By the way, it's an illness. It's incurable. And so anyway, so I paid 80 for SimCity Deluxe Edition. I actually pre-ordered it, and to anyone who pre-ordered it, excuse me, 1 second. Okay. To anyone who pre-ordered it, they gave a free game. And I chose one of the worst games, probably. But it was Need for Speed, something or another. Most Wanted or something. Not Most Wanted. Yeah, Most Wanted. Anyway, chose that for my free game, and didn't end up having to pay for it, which was cool. But I sold the Origin account for $90, including both games, because it, $130 value was what it was worth, and it's not like anybody can just go and get a free game anymore. So how I obtained the game should not matter, because the value was actually more than I had paid, and I sold it for well under what it was worth. So that's that. That's how we did it. Should be good. I'm pretty sure that my truck's gonna be dead though, because I just ran over something. I mean, you don't get in front of a truck and hit your brakes. You have to be the stupidest person in the world if you do that. And if you do, you deserve what's coming to you. Honestly. You don't get in front of a huge truck and just lay on your brakes. You just don't do that. Everyone knows. You get out of a truck's way. I came over, yes, I was not in the right lane, but he had plenty of warning to get out of my way, and he get on the brakes, and he met the front of my truck to the back of his car. Would not do if I were a truck driver in real life. I would run over so many people. Not intentionally, but there are a lot of morons out there. I can tell you, I've almost hit them 100 times in my car. Luckily, my car has plenty of take off and leave if I need to get out of their way, or, I would say stop power, but I do believe I need to get my brakes checked. I'm not gonna say that I can stop if I need to, because I don't know that I can stop if I need to. It is a good time to get the brakes checked. For sure. 7 years ago. But I do have, is this another toll? I swear to you, this is not cool. I do have a set of headphones, Beats headphones, on that local website I was talking about toward the first video. Like a local trade website, basically, kind of like Craigslist. I'm kind of on there for a while, but I'm starting to come off the price now, so hopefully that will attract some people into wanting to get them. They're the studio. I paid $300 for them, and I started asking $260 because I only had them a week and I didn't like them. I liked them, but the price per value was not adding up in my opinion. So I wanted rid of them. And I came down $240, $220. And last night I went down to $200, and I've got someone who said, let me think about it on the post. And I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. Think about it. Show up with money. I'll take $200. That's fine. I don't really want to go any lower though. I had an offer for $175 and I turned it down. But I'm considering it at this point just because they're not going anywhere. The price on Amazon's a lot lower. Of course, the ones on Amazon are probably fake, but price on Amazon's about $100 to $130, and I'm not willing to take that less for mine. Mine are not fake, so yeah, I don't know. Usually, if I'm trying to sell something and I can't sell it online due to the price, like if I can't, like I said, guys, I like to make a profit. Now, I'm not trying to make a profit with these headphones. I'm just trying to get some money back out of them, because I feel like, maybe if they were $100 headphones, they'd be definitely worth it. And I feel like I've gotten, I've only used them a couple of times, and my sister's used them as well. And I feel like we combined have gotten our $100 worth out of them if they were $100, but they're not. They're $300. So I can justify taking $200 in return to sell them. Let's be camera. Who knows? But we'll see where that goes. I don't think anyone's interested right now, but we'll see. I get carried away. I get distracted with things in the game, and I'm just like, maybe I should not speed. Maybe I should not run over cars in front of me. And then I forget what I was talking about. And I was like, right. I do this in real life sometimes. If I'm getting off the upcoming exit, I will go ahead and get over in the other lane. Get off of the interstate, basically. Because you don't ever know. You get run over or whatever. I mean, I'm not looking to get run over. I feel like that car's going to get me. He did. I think technically I hit him, but if the cops came, I would say he hit me. It's never your fault. Never admit the guilt. It's a bad idea. It's kind of funny. I got a story. I'll tell you a story. It's really quick. I got time. I got pulled over several months ago. Actually, might not even have been this year. I don't remember. But the cop pulled me over for speeding. I've already had a previous speeding ticket. I mean, you know, I've gotten it before. They've gotten me. This particular cop, I could tell from the way he was acting, he didn't even know how fast I was going. He obviously had not radared me, or was not able to radar me successfully, so he stopped me because I was going faster than all the other cars. In reality, I was going 5 over, possibly 10 over, but I don't remember exactly. Whenever I seen him, I was going 5 over, but when he seen me, I could have been going 10 over. Regardless, for some reason, whatever reason, he was not able to radar me. And because of that, he had no idea how fast I was going. So when he came up to my window, of course, what cops do, their job is to get you to admit to guilt. And if he could get me to admit that I was speeding, then he can write me a ticket for speeding. Probably should have straightened that out a lot sooner than I did. That may be perfect, though. Here we go. I did, and then I didn't get a ticket. Long story short. I'll cut it short there. Let's see what we got here. I only lost 12 XP for those crashes. That's not bad. So I just jumped up to level 8. Nope, that's 7. I see it here. Level 7. We'll just add some more long distance here, because, I mean, why not? We can. And that's where we stop this video, but I'm going to keep going. Next video, follow me. Wrong